Good morning, everybody. Tara here with another tutorial, but actually today is more of a challenge than a tutorial. So while I explain what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be also doing my prep work here. I am using the by Duft & Doft Hydro Active Eye Cream, and I love this stuff. Kind of really depuffs the eyes first things in the morning. But my challenge today, I'm a little nervous. I've always wanted to do this, but I have not yet had the time, so today I have the time. NikkieTutorials, who is by far my favorite YouTuber, makeup guru, oh my god, she's a queen. She has a video called the Power of Makeup, and that's what I'm going to be doing today, is showing you how I do my makeup. But I'm only going to be doing half of my face, so you can see the difference in the power of makeup. So completing my normal routine, using my Beauty Stat Universal C Skin Refiner. That is very important because vitamin C is very important directly on the skin. It's a lot more potent, and just kind of, it's not really so much of a moisturizer as it is just putting straight vitamins directly on your face, which is good. I like to use a little extra moisturizer because my skin, as I get older, is a little dry. So I'm going to try some of this Air Repair Complexion Boosting Moisturizer, just a little tiny bit. And yes, for this part, I will be doing my entire face because it will feel weird to just moisturize half of my face. So, get a little moisture going on, so that way my primer sticks a little better, and then my primer will make my makeup stay on better. So, all right, here we go. Half of the process. I don't know how I'm gonna be able. My OCD is gonna be wanting to do this half of my face, and I'm only gonna do this half of my face. So to get started, let's jump into this. I'm going to use some primer here, which right now I've got the Bobbi Brown face base, and it comes in a jar, which is a little hard for me because my nails are so long, but I love the way this stuff smells. It's very citrusy, very spa-like. Okay, now here we go. Half the face. Because as Nikki says, not to prime is a crime. And I believe it now that I know how to use it, because my foundation stays on a lot longer now. Oh, I love the way this stuff smells. Okay. And you can see a little bit that it's mattified, just a touch, which is okay. And then going in with my P. Louise base eye primer here in rumor number 2. Okay, just jumping in here, just jumping in. And so today I think I want to go with a bit of a not too glam of a look. I just want a subtle, natural look so you can see the difference and how much of a difference it makes. It just, you know, how a little goes a long way, and how you can look natural without having to have, you know, a ton of glam. Okay. Now that I've got, and you can see that, you know, how it's taking the redness out of my eye, and it's gotten all this like darkness right here gone, just gone. Okay. Now let's pick some colors. We're going to do a natural today. So for my natural neutral, I'm going to jump in with my very special ColourPop Mandalorian Star Wars The Child palette, just because I love the colors in this palette. A lot of good neutral tones, a lot of green going on in here, but I'm going to be using the Just Like a Tattoo and Droid Protocol, which are this one and this one, the nude and the brown. I'm going to be using those because I really like those. And I'm also, let me see here, with my YC collection first. And it doesn't, I think the color on this is so small. I want to say it's called Earth. At least I think that's what that tiny little word says in the little box. Either way, we're going with this color here first as my transition shade or base shade. And that puts a little of the color back without being so dark, like dark circles, like all the blood veins. You can see all that. When you're over 40, it shows up. This hides all that and makes it go back to natural. See the difference? Okay, now I'm going to go in with my crease brush and go into that color Just Like a Tattoo in my Mandalorian Child palette. And ColourPop has a lot of fallout, so make sure you tap that before you put it on your eye, or you're going to end up with it all over your face. Right into the crease. Give it a little depth. Beautiful. Now what I'm going to do is, where do I have a taupe that I'd like to use? I think I have one hiding in my drawer. I have one hiding in my drawer. I'm going to go with a taupe for the center, or the inside right here, going to the center, and the center out I'm going to be using my Droid Protocol, that real dark brown. But for this, I'm dipping into my Space Food Space Case in the color, oh, duh, it is by Space Case in the color Space Food. So, my bad. We're going to go with that. Okay, so I'm going to take my pigment packer right here, thin, little, flat. And I'm going to go right here. Kind of give that a little, not say gradient effect, but I do kind of want it to flow from light to dark. tiny little fluffy brush here. And I'm going in with that color. It's covered up. Droid Protocol. It's this one right here in the Color Pop Mandalorian palette. And again, tap, tap, tap. And right there on the end. Almost a smoky effect, but I haven't perfected that yet, so we're just gonna kind of wiggle it in there a little till we get to the center where we had that taupe color. With a clean blending brush, I want to just right here in between the two and just kind of pull them together a little bit. I keep wanting to do this side of my face. I forget I'm only doing one half. Okay, there's that. Now I'm going to go in with, let me see, eyeliner. We need eyeliner. We need eyeliner. We need a close-up mirror too. Okay, alright, so I'll try to get as close as I can. No, I do not do wings, so don't be looking forward to that in this video. I cannot do a winged eyeliner, and until I perfect that, I'm not even going to try to do that on camera. Besides, my makeup tips are more for women over 40, such as myself, where the glam thing just does not look as good on us as it does on those 20-something-year-olds that are doing all these wonderful YouTube videos. I just put a slight on there because I probably will be putting on a fake eyelash just so you can see the difference. Okay, now that that's done, now moving on to foundation. I'm going to be going in with Maybelline's Superstay Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation and the number 120 Classic Ivory. And for that, we're going to go and fast forward because that takes me just a minute. So hold on. Have imperfections or dark circles? Conceal it. Here's one of my faves, Dose of Colors. So let's conceal. Now that I have concealed, it's time to bake, but I just wanted to point out some things here. You can see how no makeup and how foundation just changes the texture of your skin. Like you can see I got freckles and pores and dark circles, and over here I've gotten rid of that with some concealer and my foundation just on this half of my face. But now, very important next step to not get creases in this going on here, time to bake. Well, baking was fairly fast, so I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. And for my powder, I used Maybelline's Fit Me Loose Powder in 10 Fairlight. Love this stuff. I use it with, it doesn't matter what kind of foundation I'm using. I could be using my Maybelline, I could be using my Fenty Beauty, I could be using my Juvia's Place. I still love the Fit Me powder the best. So make note of that. Now let's fill in some of these spaces that we've got just hanging out here. Like if you're like me and you do your eyes first and then your foundation, you're gonna get powder up in your eyebrow here. So let's let's put that eyebrow back where it belongs. Get a little spoolie and a little brush here. I'm going to go in with, I have your basic eyebrow palette. I'm going to go in with an ash brown today. A little more natural. At least to my hair color. Natural. Because right now it looks like I have gray eyebrows and I'm not that old yet. Okay, right there, put the eyebrow back. Make sure you get in all those little, got one hair that's wanting to wiggle around there, but I can always pluck that later. Okay, now that we've got brows done, let's figure out what kind of highlighter we want for this. I think I'm going to go in with Ofra's NikkieTutorials highlighter in the color Glow Goals. And what I'm going to do with this, a little fun here, take an old little fan brush. This is actually in a fingernail kit that I got for fingernail art, but I just love this for makeup because it gives you precise room to put exactly what you want in a curve. So I'm taking this just like that, and I'm gonna lightly just like that. Gave that a little natural highlight. Okay. I keep wanting to do the other side. Oh no, this is so hard. Okay, now that's done. Let's get some color going on my face because I look really pale right now. And first things first, we're going to bronze. I've got your basic foundation brush, but I don't use it for foundation. I use a dry sponge, but it's so soft and I like the way it's curved and it kind of flows with the shape of your face when you're trying to do that, you know, E on one side or the letter E or the number 3, depending on which side you're looking at. But today we're going this way because this is the only side I'm doing. So put a little bronzer up on the forehead. Take the paleness away. A little bit, you see, right here, upper cheek. And now down this way. I have a scratch on my neck. I don't know what I did, but I woke up with this scratch on my neck this morning. Okay. So there's, for bronzer, I used Hourglass and Ambient. There we go. That's my bronzer. For my contour, I'm actually going to use, let me see here. I'm going to go with my Lovecraft Beauty palette today. And that's a contour brush. And I'm using this, I use this one a lot, but it has no color as far as, you know, listing what color it is. It's just Lovecraft Beauty. That's it. So now we're going to throw in a contour. Start up here, like between the top of your ear and when your hair meets, and so whoop it down, kind of down towards the corner of your mouth. And you can see contour. It gives me a little more definition, whereas over here I've just got zits. Okay, and now that you've done that, I'm also going to do my highlighter palette in Lovecraft Beauty, but I need a little color on my cheeks first. So I'm going with my Oriza Beauty in Malibu Sunrise. Oriza, and it's a mixture, but I'm going to use a little bit of this right down here to give me some color right in the apple of my cheeks here. Now for the highlighter, I have the choice Aurora or Borealis, which is kind of funny if you think about it, because isn't that the name of the Northern Lights, is Aurora Borealis? Okay, I want to go with, I think, probably the Borealis today. My mirror and this one right here. Use my highlighter brush, just put a little bit here. Okay. I knew I had it hiding somewhere. Okay. Now, if you give me just a minute, I'm going to hop off camera and put a lash on, and I'll be right back. Actually, I lied. I can't find my liquid magnetic eyeliner, so we're just going to be going with mascara for today. My apologies, but you will still see a difference, I promise. So continuing on, I'm just going to use my two favorite mascaras. I'm going to mix them up a little bit with my eyelash curler, and we're going to see how big and fluffy we can get them without using the falsies. I can't believe I lost my eyeliner. Oh goodness, don't do that. Don't lose your eyeliner. Okay. So go in with the curler there and hold it for, you know, a good 10 seconds or so. But you want a good press on it. Don't pinch yourself. Don't get too close. You're going to yank out some eyelashes, and you're going to make your eyes water, and then all your hard work is going to be blah. So first, now that I've curled my lash, I'm going in with my Il Makiage in Black Card, and I love this stuff. It really does what it says. You just put a light layer on, enough to make it curl up a little tiny bit. Very lightly do you want a layer of this. Okay. Oh, and I blinked. Oh no. Let's fix that. Okay. Next, I'm going to go over a second coat with my most favorite mascara on the planet, and I did not name this, it's not my fault, but it's by Too Faced. It's called Better Than Sex, and I love this stuff. Waterproof, dry proof. Oh, that's not too bad at all. Let's leave well enough alone. Okay. Now moving on to lips. Let's see, I think I'm going to go with natural today. And maybe a hint of color in mauve. Moving on. going in with my Sephora tan lines, or, yep, tan lines. Okay, just to give it a smidge more color, I'm going in with my Marc Jacobs lip crayon in the color Night Mauves. Okay. And let me turn off my light here, and there you have it. There's the Power of Makeup challenge. Let me take my hair down, and we'll go over this look. And here we go. This is my Power of Makeup challenge. This is me without makeup. This is me with makeup. So as you can see, there's a complete difference. Makeup is amazing. It's meant to be fun, even times a little challenging. It makes you want to push your own limits to see what you can do, what you can't do. Just play with it. Young, old, doesn't matter. It's meant to be fun. For women of my age, which are over 40, we strive really hard with our looks and our lines and our wrinkles and our under eye bags, and constantly, oh God, are they looking at me? Are they looking at how tired I look? Makeup for us is empowering. It makes us feel, you know, a little younger, a little lighter, more like people aren't staring at us because we look so damn old. They're like, oh wow, you're really holding it together for your age. Because I'll be honest, I'm 43 years old. This looks 43. This does not. So makeup is very, very powerful, and I enjoy doing it. I enjoy doing these tutorials. I enjoy doing the challenges. I stutter and stumble on my words quite a bit because I'm still learning this whole YouTube thing, the interfacing, the talking to a camera while I'm by myself and it's just nothing but me, my vanity, and a backdrop. But I thank you. I thank you for taking the time to spend with me, to see how I'm doing these things, give me comments, suggestions, thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe, anything. I just enjoy the fact that you're taking the time out of your day to watch me. So with that, I wish you a good day, and thank you very much for watching.